Hey guys, CoreData here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm playing some more Elder Scrolls Legends and we're taking a look at the new monthly reward card, which is of course Giants Camp. And we're better to play Giants Camp than in Giants Battlemage. So this is the new monthly. It is a support, 4-mana support. At the start of your turn, set each friendly creature's power equal to the power of your most powerful creature. The first place my mind sprang was Giants Battlemage. I made it because they run a lot of high attack creatures or ways to get creatures to high attacks. Things like Sentinel Battle Maces, you've got Mighty Conjuring, the Giant Package, Alfiq, all that kind of stuff. So Battlemage tends to have a lot of high attack creatures floating around the battlefield, and the other reason that I was pushed towards Battlemage is because of the small ward creatures Battlemage has access to, things like Daggerfall Mage, Wardcrafter, Doomfang Ally, Breton Conjurer, as well as having access to cards like Lesser Ward to give your creatures a little bit more survivability. So overall what this means is Battlemage is probably the class most likely to be able to stick a smaller creature to get value from Giants Camp. Giants Camp really doesn't give you value for having like a lot of high power creatures. It more or less gives you value for having a high power creature and some small little weenies, basically. We're pretty much a standard Giants Battlemage list. The only difference really in this list is the fact that I've focused on adding Doomfang Ally instead of like Cunning Ally, just because the ability for it to roll ward synergizes super well with Giants Camp, as well as 2 copies of Lesser Ward, just to allow us to ward up one of our smaller creatures again. Allows us to get value off Breton Conjurer, Daggerfall Mage a little bit easier, and words, as well as making them more likely to stick. God, I have so much trouble talking sometimes, my god. But yeah, other than that, it's a standard mid-range Giants Battlemage list. Again, the only big difference is the 2 Doomfangs, 2 Lesser Wards, and the fact we're trying to make Giants Camp work. So I don't think Giants Camp is good. I'll be honest, I don't think it's a good card, but it is a lot of fun. It's a really interesting card design, and I think if any deck is going to have room for it, it's going to be this one. So yeah, hopefully you guys liked the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. And yeah, on to some games. DJ Forest, MPO. There's one thing I know about DJ Forest is that they always play Invade. It's pretty much always Invade, as far as I know. I don't think I've ever seen them play anything else. So we're fairly safe to assume Invade here, I think. Which is kind of scary because this deck doesn't have too many Invade answers. Also, not having the ring really hurts.
Training is over. It's time.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I also really don't agree with the immediate Shadow Lane play there.
I'll whip them into shape. I'll see you dead. My paws are quicker than your eyes.
I bump this, he bumps here. And it leaves us at 1. Leaves them both at 1. So technically a Rapid Shock could kill them. Or a Cradle Crush, depending. Cradle Crush is going to be super important in this matchup, as is Belligerent Giant to blow up supports.
Protect our stronghold.
You can't defeat me.
What are you doing? I don't understand that line. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't understand that line of play, but that's fine. We just full clear. I Exalt Conjurer next turn into Alfiq. I can probably ditch my top deck. I don't know why you wouldn't take the value trade there. Instead, you just didn't attack at all.
Preparations have been made.
It was just a strange play. I can play Blood Dragon here, but I'm probably not going to. I'm actually going to ditch the Blood Dragon. This is going to seem really weird, but my current curve is looking like Temple Conjurer into Elfique Conjurer into Breton Skaven. Sentinel Battlemage lets me reward the Breton. Blood Dragon is just a 5-drop that I don't think I'm going to have time to play. So it looks weird ditching my 5-drop, but I think it's correct.
Training is over. It's time to act.
I actively want something in the discard for Elfique.
You are not worthy.
Ditch Daggerfall.
You are not worthy. Khajiit will keep you safe.
Again, we're likely going to Breton Conjure Skaven Pyromancer, probably in field lane. Is that a +2/+2 buff? It is.
Fight like a child.
Nice try.
Again goes face.
Watch yourself now. Too slow. Well fought.
All right, that play where he didn't take the favorable onto the automaton, that was really strange. I think that's what cost him the game. I don't know, super weird choice to not take the turret. Either way, Icky Nightshade on Daggerfall. It's the first Daggerfall player I've seen this month. Well, I think I'll keep this. This is a solid opener. Automaton into Stirring Thief into second Thief. Turn 1, 2, and 3. Seems fine to me. Just a decent mid-range opener, really. Are we gonna see a Crown Quartermaster?
Your destruction is at hand.
Ashlander? Okay. Fair enough. We just play out the automaton here no matter what.
Die, Outlander.
I think we play Daggerfall Mage to try and soak the 3 damage. The big issue with Daggerfall Mage is it's very likely to get negated next turn. But I think if we can fish for the tome off of the Ashlander,
By the 8th, they will meet.
I think that might be okay. Alright. Just gets negated, then we're gonna get punished.
The hist shall heal you.
No negation, that's fine. It seems to be... I was gonna say it seems to be like a slower deck, but the Ashlander and then this just doesn't make much sense to me.
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
I'm not really sure what he's on. Or she. Okay, now I'm even more confused now. Okay then.
Too slow. Sheol take you. Too slow.
Mighty Conjuring is going to be active for a couple of turns, but I don't think I'm going to get a chance to resolve this Breton Conjurer.
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
I mean, Daggerfall Mage was the other questionable card in my hand, but...
Feed and flee.
I can bolt this next turn
Too slow. Out upon it. Too slow.
if I Skaven. Cradle Crush works. Ditch Daggerfall here.
Too slow.
Ditch Thief here. It was a toss-up between Skaven and Giant. I think Giant's better, just because it's a bigger body.
The hist shall heal you.
Your pain.
How much damage is this? Giant's Camp is interesting, but I can't play it.
Gall and pox. Too slow.
Yeah, I don't have time to play Giant's Camp, sadly.
Sheor take you.
If this wasn't on the field, I could. Let me just go like this. Night Talon Lord. There is a chance he's dead here.
Too slow.
I'm one off.
Gall and pox.
We have to pray for no rage. Squish also bails him out, but not by much. Okay, that's game.
I bow to your victory.
I guess it's Daggerfall control? Some strange card choices in there, though. Tinhoso on Archer. Probably gonna make this the last match, because so far I've not had time to even play the camp. So the likelihood is camp is just really not worth it. It's just very slow. If it did it if the effect procced at the end of the turn, it'd be so much better. But having to wait a turn for the effect is what kills it, really. Just makes it that little bit too slow.
By the fires of oblivion.
Lack of play is a little bit sus, so it might be some kind of lethal rage control archer build.
I bark and birth. This is it.
It's definitely something slower.
Out upon it. La da da dee da. No, that's not right. Watch yourself now.
Might be dragon archer.
I will cut your purse and your throat.
Kills off Luzra. There's Elfique.
Sheor take you.
Second Elfique.
Your blood will spill.
Honestly, me losing the 4-5 here is probably the best outcome. The reason I didn't play the Tome on the Warcraft is just in case Earthbone Spinner. Spinner will 2-for-1 me if I do that.
You will die where you stand.
By putting it on the automaton,
In the snow.
at least I'll be left over with a 2-2 if he does hit it with a spinner. So we're going to Skaven Shadow Lane, I think. Rapid Shot Skaven. Stop the healing.
Let's heat things up.
I could ward and trade, keep this alive for another turn. I don't think it's worth wasting the ward here, though.
Your blood will spill.
Since we kind of actively want it dead for the Elfique.
My scales move in shadow.
Belligerent, sure.
I'll kill you where you stand.
I will have your
I'll
head.
kill you where you stand.
I will have your head.
We swing first just in case it's like a Fighter's Guild recruit or a Morgul Gatekeeper, so we can just Cradle Crush, clear.
Your blood.
We're gonna Cradle Crush, words. We're gonna Cradle Crush and clear anyway. I'm just gonna burn the ward here, I think, just to maintain field presence. This way, don't lose field control to just a Cliff Racer. I'm more or less guaranteed to have a target for Battlemage next turn. Like, if I top deck Giant's Camp here, I'm probably... No, I can't even do that because I have Lethal with Battlemage and Bolt with the Cradle Crush.
There's nowhere they can hide. The hunter becomes the hunted.
Okay, see, this is the kind of situation where I would play Giant's Camp.
My scales move in shadow.
So he's playing some kind of rage deck, I guess, if he's just playing improvised weapon naturally.
Face me, you dog.
Very tempting to just slap double Sentinel Battlemage on that and go in. I'm gonna think better of it though.
Khajiit will keep you safe.
We'll get a Flame Atro and we'll drop the 2-3 here into Shallow to contest. There might be like a Shadow Shift Ring Rage or something, but that doesn't really matter.
You will die where you stand.
Doomfang ally. Cliff Racer. So we did have one in hand. Alright, if we don't have Prophecy here, then he is dead to double Battle Mace.
Your blood will spill. Well fought.
Sweet. Alright. Yeah, Giant's Camp I don't think is very good at all. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sadly, Giant's Camp is just too slow to really do anything. The mana cost is really prohibitive, it being 4 mana. There's just so many better things to be doing on 4. And the fact that it triggers at the start of your turn instead of the end just makes it far, far, far too slow to even risk playing out. It suffers the same issues as cards like Mundustone and everything. The fact that you have to give up your entire turn just at the off chance of getting value, like at a later date. So sadly, I just don't think it's very good. It's a cool card, to be fair to it. I think I'm probably going to at least test it out in a couple of different builds. Warrior and Crusader are other possible homes for this card. But again, I just don't really see it. 4 mana for a passive support, it doesn't really do too much turn it comes down. It just really isn't worth it. It doesn't even give you that like guaranteed late game win condition that something like Histgrub does. Because you're relying on board presence again. So yeah. So overall, I don't think the card is really running competitively. It's just too slow to really do anything, sadly, because it is a really, really sick design. I'm definitely going to play around with it a little bit more. Going to test it in Warrior and Crusader, but overall, it's not worth learning, sadly. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, like I said at the intro, and yeah, catch you guys next time. Peace.